Hi everyone. I never keep my promises, as you can tell. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do a video every week. That didn't happen. Okay, previously I filmed a book review for New Before You, which I love with all my heart. It's amazing. The main character, Lou, is just so lovable. I wrote this little list down of all the points I needed to go over. I've just been to see the film. I've got my Louisa style blue tights on and my Louisa style milkmaid braids. So these points I'm going to stick to them because I googled how to write a book review. Obviously not writing it, I'm speaking it. I'll just ramble on anyway because I love it. Anyway, so the first point is, what does the title suggest? Well, Me Before You. It's not a hard one, is it? It's about a girl before she met a boy. But it's not one of those that's about filling her life, like my life meant nothing before she met a guy type books. This is more about a girl who enjoyed her life, but then she meets Will, who's quadriplegic, and he had this massive go-getter life. He was a businessman, bought and sold companies. He was a somebody. But Louisa's the other way around. Louisa's adorable, you'll all love her. In the film she's played by Emilia Clarke, so everybody loves Emilia Clarke. She's amazing, absolutely fantastic, could not have cast a better person. Point 2, reviews. Destined to be the novel that friends press upon each other, literally. I tell everyone about this book all the time. So if I was to rate it out of 5 stars, I would give it 6. It is my favourite book I've read so far. It was beyond my expectations. Really, really was. So the reviews say it's magical and heartbreaking. Waterproof mascara is essential, which, by the way, guys, it's only smudged a little bit. I mean, it's all stuck together, but it survived. And I cried everywhere. I cried all over my clothes. Dark colours, just in case. Prologue. Point 3 is prologue. The prologue is from Will's perspective rather than Louisa's, before the accident. Majority of the time it's from Louisa's point of view, but on the odd occasion it's from another character's, just to give you an insight into how they think. The genre, the book is a romantic, it says romance if you Google it. It says romance. The film comes under drama. It is more dramatic in the film than it is in the book. They kind of gloss over a few little things. Not that that's a bad thing. The film's really, really, really good, and the actors should be so immensely proud. They could not have cast better for Lou. And Will, played by Sam Claflin, oh my god, they were just, both of them were they played their parts beautifully. I couldn't fault them really. Their acting was perfect, their characterisation was perfect. They really did the characters justice, and I think the whole production team as well. The cast, the crew, producers, they all did an amazing job because it's beautiful. The whole thing was just stunning from beginning to end. Everyone leaving the cinema was in the same place. Everyone was crying. There was this great big long line of girls that left the toilets just sobbing. Do I agree with the author / Louisa? Yes, I do. Is the story easy to follow? Yeah. Louisa's just a very normal person. She's a little bit funky and out there, and she's so relatable. Oh! Okay, there is something they missed in the film. There was a little backstory with Lou that they didn't cover. It was fab even without that scene. I'm not usually one to admit that they have to leave things out. Usually I'm a stickler for accuracy, but although they missed things, the film still covered everything that it needed to. So the next point is about the end of the book, the epilogue. And the epilogue I've written here, perfect. And they did it brilliant justice as well in the film. I can't tell you what it is because it would completely spoil everything, but it's a beautiful end to a really beautiful, beautiful book. It's just lovely, really. When you first finish it, you feel really depressed, but at the end, you kind of feel like I should get up and do something with my life. It's not about a girl changing because of the boy. They're opposites. Like I said, she started off in a very simple life which she kind of enjoyed, she was quite happy with. It was simple, it was easy. And Will had this crazy, exciting life, which is why he was so angry at Lou. She could do anything. Obviously, she had financial difficulty, but the fact is that she would have been quite happy to stay working in that cafe that she'd been working in for 6 years. The place is called the Buttered Bun, which I thought was cute, by the way. And then the last point is, what did the book accomplish? Well, I've started on that already. So, because of the fact that Will's so adamant that Louisa shouldn't settle in the simple life and should follow her dreams, it gives you an insight into lives of people that, are different, but also relatable. Something hits like in here and it tells you Will's point is right. Just because you've got, a simple, easy life. But if you have a dream, you should follow it. You shouldn't just sit there and work in a dead-end job just because you need the money. I mean, obviously it's easier said than done, but the point is that you should fight for your dreams and that you shouldn't just settle in what's easy. Don't just sit around in your simple life and do your simple things, go to work, go home, do nothing. Go out there and live. Whether you go out there and travel, see the world, just do something that exhilarates you. Go out there and do something that excites you, that gives you something else, something new. And for someone like me who's going to university in September to study acting, I hadn't got a place at university before I read this. Before I'd read this, I'd had a couple of auditions and I didn't think they'd gone very well. After reading this, I was like, God, I just have to. Like before, I was thinking, if I don't get in, I'll keep trying, but, I may not succeed in this because it's a difficult industry. And obviously I still know that. But the fact is that you have to keep trying. You cannot stop just because this place is simple. Things are easy where they are now. Because I had a full-time job. I left a full-time position so I could audition for university. Just kind of reiterated what was going on in my head. So, the film, top-notch. Absolutely loved it. I knew I would, because I've been following all of their Twitter feeds and Instagram, and they're even on Snapchat. Sam Claflin even signed his copy of the book and left it on a train on the London Underground. It is the most beautiful, stunning book ever. The film was so close. Like, it was so close to the book. They did an amazing job. Best thing, it's set in England. I hope it's a real place. This book, for me, best book I've ever read. So yeah, read the book, go see the film as well. Preferably read the book first, because I read this in 2 days. Seriously, I don't read fast. I read it because I saw the trailer, by the way. I saw the trailer and thought, ooh, this looks good. Bought the book because I had Waterstones vouchers. Picked it up and could not put it down. This is my I'm thinking face. Not because I'm thinking about anything in particular, I'm just appreciating that this book exists. That these beautiful characters exist. Read the book, see the film, because I tell you it will be so epic. There were so many mixed people in the audience as well. It's really hard to end something when it's like, this is still going for me. I'm so inspired by it. Read it. That was scary. Bye!